right, welcome to day 4 of Math Dailies, week number 22. In box 1, we have a multiplication problem, and both of our factors have double digits. So that's gonna be our 3-step problem like we talked about in our math lesson. 6. So we'll first multiply times this 2. 6 times 2 is 12. 2, carry 1. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Then we're going to multiply times this 2. So we're going to put a 0 here because that's actually 20. So just put your 0 there. Then 6 times 2 is 12. 2, carry 1 again. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Then we will add those two. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 1. And we'll put our comma. So 1,232. So this 2 we put here. And this 2, which is actually 20, we put here. And then we add them together. All right, next we have a perimeter problem. The perimeter of a rectangle is 60 meters. I didn't put my meters on there. If the length of the rectangle is 14 meters, what is the width of the rectangle? Now we remember our perimeter formula is to add all the sides. So because it's a rectangle, we know we're going to do length plus width plus width. So we have 14 for this side, and then we know if that side's 14, this side is also 14. So we have 14 plus 14, but then these two sides are blank. We don't know what those are, so we're going to put plus blank plus blank. So 14 plus 14, we're going to add together is 28. So 28 plus blank equals 60. So we'll come over here and subtract that. 60 minus 28. Cross out the 6, make it a 5, 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 5 minus 2 is 32. So you may say, okay, well my missing side is 32. But that would be wrong, wouldn't it? The two missing sides together give you 32. So you have to split 32 into 2 equal numbers. Now, you may know that already, but if you don't, we're going to divide by 2. 2 fits into 3 once. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract, and we get 1. Bring down the 2. 2 fits into 12 6 times. 2 times 6 is 12. Subtract, and we have 0. And so each side is 16. So our missing side is 16 meters, our width. Okay. The next one is getting a little bit into decimals. 26 100ths is the same as 0.26. And the way you can think of this is 26 pennies out of $1 or 26 cents out of $1 would be decimal 0.26. So you can think of it kind of like money. So if we're talking about out of 100, if you had 26 pennies, it would be 26 cents because we know a penny is 1 out of 100. So the same thing we do down here is 33 100ths because it's 33 out of 100. Each one of these is like a penny. It would be 0.33 or decimal 33. So it's kind of like 33 cents. Okay? And we'll work more. We'll keep working on those decimals. This is kind of our introduction to it. All right, the last one is adding mixed numbers. Remember, mixed numbers are whole numbers and fractions together. So let's add our whole numbers first. 3 plus 2 is 5. And then we're going to add our fractions. Because the denominators are the same, we're going to keep our 8s. And we're going to add 3 plus 5. So 3 8s plus 5 8s equals 8 8s. 3 plus 5 is 8. So we have 5 and 8 eighths. Now we could say that's our answer, but we know that if we have 8 eighths, it's the same as 1 whole, right? So it would actually be 5 whole parts plus 1 whole part equals 6. So our answer is 6. All right, guys, after you have checked all 4 days, feel free to go on to the assessment or quiz on the back. You, of course, can use these problems to help you, but I will be grading that quiz, so do your best and let me know if you have any questions.